a week, hopefully.
Hopefully it'll be better when we get to the bottom of the hill. But we may never know. No. It looks pretty though. It looks all pretty. Really glad I'm not the guy going to work at 2 p.m. See, it's already less snow right there. It's crazy. Slow down. So this is a video of me traveling a few hundred feet down closer to the water and away from all the snow. I didn't really go that far, but you could see before there was tons of snow all over the place. I had to get away from that so I could go see this bald eagle right here in this tree. There it is. There's a little bald eagle. This video is obviously during the winter and not right now during the summertime. So it's a little bit old, and during the winter there aren't quite as many bald eagles around this area. A lot of them go further north to go where all the salmon are and so on, and then they come back in the spring and the summer to nest and have a lot of little bald eagle babies. So a lot of the videos you'll see on the channel this summer are going to be, of those younger bald eagles, the brown ones. This is obviously a white one who's flying away. And they're hunting all the time, right? Sometimes they look like they're just lazily sitting on a branch when they're actually going out and hunting, because they can look out there 2 miles to see something that's 2 inches long. So hide your worms, boys. You don't want a bald eagle coming to get you. But yeah, this guy, I don't know where his nest is exactly, somewhere up in the trees. There's a couple spots down below that I see him all the time. And this is my little seal friend. He's always out there on his own. And my camera is all over the place because I'm in my car doing a quick little video. But he loves that rock. He always sits away from everybody else. I don't know what I should name him. And there's my bald eagle buddy again. He always comes back to this tree branch, so I can get video there forever and ever, pretty much. And this is on my camera phone. So, and I got my new camera now in the last couple of months, so a lot more of the quality is 4K. This is just probably 1080p or something. But it's still pretty good. I really don't know if it's the male or female one. I don't see them together very often, but they are kind of just down there and around doing their own thing. So that's cool. And then here's our harbor seal friends exploring a little bit. This is right before they started having little baby seals, and we'll have some of those videos on the channel as well. And they're just kind of swimming around. You can't get too close to them because they'll usually run away, and it's actually illegal to pet them or feed them, just like it is with dolphins and bald eagles and probably a lot of other species that I'm not too familiar with. I'm not really sure what all the laws are, but I know that you don't want to be doing that sort of thing and get yourself in deep doo-doo with huge fines and prison. But they are cute. They are cute sitting out there on their little rocks. You can see them all the time. The seals you can see pretty much all year round. And I don't think they go to completely different locations to have their pups. I mean, they're there in the winter. They're there in the summer because they got, a few different harbors nearby that they can check out and find some snacks. And but this time of year, there's going to be tons of fishermen. So I got some funny videos of them almost right next to me that I'm going to upload soon as well. Where they're just like popping up right next to the dock and stuff. And some sea lions and things like that too, which is fun. I was having a hard time zooming in on these guys because I'm up on a bank a little bit away from them, a little bit, so. But we do have a lot more video of these guys. And this, I love this part right here. Oh, he didn't do it. I love watching them try to flop up onto the rock, or harumph, as one of the other channels on YouTube says. When they're going over the rocks, he's harumphing. I think that's the word he uses. Harumph, and they want to get back on the rocks, but they got to do it before the tide goes down more, because otherwise it's going to be really rough trying to get up there. You can see he's kind of waiting for the water to rise, it looks like, before he's trying to get up there. When they stick their head up like that too, I call those spy seals, because that's kind of what they're doing. They're trying to, look out for predators. When you're walking along the shoreline, you can see them popping their heads up all the time, checking the coast to see if there's any big villains out there, any bald guys that might want to eat them or something like that. Of course, I would never do such a thing, but I'm just saying. This one looks kind of smaller. I wasn't sure if it was a baby seal or not, but this is in like March, So it's maybe a little easier or a little early for baby seals, although it's still possible. He looks like a little one. And unfortunately, though, it's kind of dark, so it's hard to tell what's going on there. But he looks cute. And then here's another little video of a bald eagle I just found in a tree while I was driving around. They're so much more common now than 10 years ago, and I almost never saw them when I was a kid, like 20 years ago. So, we see them all the time now, just chilling and doing a little hunting. Every time you see them in a tree like this, they're really, they consider that's actually still considered hunting, even though they're just sitting there. Because, I guess this guy's cleaning himself right now. But when they're looking out into the water, or just looking out into the distance, you got to remember, they can see 2 miles away. They have significantly better eyesight than we do. So they're out there looking for the smallest little critters that they can go hunt down and see what they're doing or eat them. Whatever bald eagles plan on doing. Usually not just saying hello. A little more than that, but they're pretty good at that. They got those 2-inch talons, and the talons look even larger if you include the toe. Then they're more like 5 or 6, especially the females, because the female bald eagles are larger. So they will have toes that are like 5 or 6 inches long, which is pretty epic. Those fish and those little critters are not getting away once they get snatched up in those talons. And here we see I fed some Cooler Ranch Doritos to a crow. I should probably give him more healthy snacks. I'll try that going forward. I think they remember me at this point. And I love how smart he is to pick up little piece by little piece at the same time, so he can jet off before the seagulls show up, because the seagulls don't like him eating all the snacks. But it's pretty cool. They come and visit me a lot.